Aiden lived in a quiet American town. Every morning he went to work. Every evening he came home. Weekends were just a little entertainment, and then back to the same routine. From the outside, his life looked fine, but inside, something felt missing. Everything felt stuck on repeat. One day, while walking past a bookstore, Aiden noticed a pile of books outside. He always made a New Year promise to change something about his life. This year, he wanted adventure, but he had no idea where to start. One title caught his eye: The Art of Risk, What We Can Learn from the World's Leading Risk-Takers. He flipped through a few pages. Within minutes, he knew he had to buy it. That night, he turned off the TV, silenced his phone, and opened the book. The first chapter was called Embrace Carefully Managed Risk. At first, it sounded boring. Risk? What could possibly be exciting about that? But as he kept reading, the words started pulling him in. The author, Richard Harris, wrote something that changed everything. Real risk-takers don't act reckless. They analyze every move. They ask, what's the worst that could happen? And they prepare for it. Aiden suddenly remembered a moment from college. His friends once invited him to go bungee jumping. He had refused out of fear, but his friend Lucas had gone and later explained how the company had strict safety systems, backups, and trained professionals. Back then, Aiden thought Lucas was crazy. Now he realized Lucas wasn't reckless. He took a calculated risk. As Aiden kept reading, it felt like Harris was speaking directly to him. "You stay inside your comfort zone," the book seemed to say. "But what if your life could be bigger, if you took smart risks?" One story was about a mountain climber who trained for years before attempting Everest. He studied weather, built endurance, and evaluated every decision. He took risks, but they were planned. That's why he succeeded. Aiden closed the book and asked himself one honest question. What am I really afraid of? The answer came fast. Failure. I avoid things because I'm scared I'll fail, he realized. But Harris says I shouldn't fear failure. I should prepare for it. That night, Aiden decided to take one small but meaningful risk. He grabbed a notebook and wrote down the things he had always wanted to do, but never dared to try. At the top of the list was one dream: start his own photography business. He loved taking photos. He dreamed of being a freelance photographer. But his mind was full of fear. What if I get no clients? What if I fail? What if I don't make money? Then he wrote one powerful question under the list. What's the worst that could happen? No clients. Financial struggle. People making fun of him. Then he started solving each fear. If I get no clients, I'll shoot for friends and family for free and build a portfolio. If money gets tight, I'll get a part-time job. If people laugh, let them. This is my life, not theirs. The next day, he bought a camera with his savings. He was nervous, but motivated. Confidence comes from preparation, Harris had written. Aiden started practicing in parks. Nature shots, candid photos of kids. Slowly, he felt it. Photography wasn't just a hobby. It was his calling. A few weeks later, his friend was getting married. The photographer canceled last minute. "Hey, Aiden," his friend said, "can you take a few pictures for us?" Aiden almost said no. Then he remembered the first lesson: carefully managed risk. He told himself, "I've practiced. What's the worst that happens? I mess up, but I'll learn." So he said yes. He shot the whole wedding, edited the photos, sent them over. His friend replied, shocked, "These are incredible! You look like a pro!" That's when Aiden understood something powerful. Risk isn't about destroying your life. It's about facing fear with preparation and courage. And that was just the beginning.